Well, good afternoon, my friends. How are we doing? I hope you all are doing well and safe and sound. Today is the weekend. We're just hanging out at home. I'm not really working today. I got all of my meetings done earlier this morning, so we're just vibing for the weekend. I do want to show you my new office, as this is what I've been doing over the course of the last several weeks, is updating my office because I spend a lot of time in this office working. So I just wanted to make it feel more comfortable and also just give it a new theme. This is something that I have really been pushing off for a very long time now, and I'm just happy that I finally had some time to give this office the update that it really needed. Now, it is not 100% done just yet. I would say it's like 80-ish% done. I still need to hang a few things on the wall, which I'm about to do. And I am also still looking for a piece of furniture because I really want a reading corner because I want to start reading books. And then I do want to spend a little bit of time talking about my weight loss and fitness journey, as I know quite a few of you have been asking me about this down below in the comments. I do want to make a full dedicated video about this sometime in the future, so I'm not going to talk too much about it today, but I do want to share a few things that have really helped me during my weight loss journey. And then later this evening, we're gonna have a little bit of a date night. We're gonna go see the new How to Train Your Dragon live action movie. But I just wanna show you what I've been up to when I'm not at the parks making videos. Let's not waste any more time. All right, and this is what my office is looking like. And again, it is not 100% done just yet. I think I wanna add the reading corner right here, or maybe over in this corner. I love the addition of the plants. I want to add another taller plant as well, as I have another smaller one right over here. And then all of my camera gear, my wand. I want to find some more crystals, and then we have the main centerpiece, the map to the world, as I think this is very fitting because this is where I do all of my Zoom meetings with my clients, as the map is the backdrop here. And then I do have two desks. I did not want to get rid of this one because it is a really good desk. So this one is more for editing, paperwork, things like that. And then this desk, which is a standing desk, by the way. I love this feature. I got this off Amazon and I love it so very much. But this is where I do all of my work. I do finally have better cable management, which looks really nice. And then of course, Alaska, the last frontier right there. Oh, I cannot wait to go back. And then over here, I did add some hooks. That way I can grab my park bag and my umbrella quick as I walk out of the door. And then I do have my licensing right over here for my travel business. Now, I did get a light that I'm going to put right here. I do really want to paint this wall a more dark green color, maybe something like this, but I'm not going to because again, we don't know how long we're going to be here as we just rent. I guess we can say the theme of my office is between like an earthy theme and travel. This is the light that I was telling you guys about to hang above the map. This is what it looks like. And I did purchase this off Amazon as well. Okay, I'm about to take this screw down and then install this light, which it's very easy to install. Check it out. I almost forgot. It came with this cool little remote. That way I can control it. I did do some paint touch-ups up top there, so I am waiting for that to dry. Well, I think the office is pretty much done for now until I find that one piece of furniture for my reading corner. So if you have any suggestions or any stores or online websites I should check out, Let me know down below in the comments. I just got done with some work. I am now about to get ready to head to the gym, talk about, some fitness and weight loss updates, and then I do need to make a stop at Home Depot. I did order myself this collapsible water bottle. That way I can start bringing it to the parks and when we travel, things like that. Very compact and convenient. And this was like $7 on Amazon. Really good quality. Also, a few weeks ago, I did clean out our garage finally, and it felt so good to just get rid of so much junk that we did not need. We are going to turn this little section into a mini gym. We're going to purchase a Smith machine. Bianca found a really nice one off TikTok shop. And then we're gonna move our dumbbells and some other smaller equipment out here. That way we can open up the garage door, back out the car, and we can have our little gym when we don't want to make it out to the gym. And I really like this idea, especially now because I just have to be home in my office pretty much every day. And some days it's harder than some having to drive out to the gym, especially when I have meetings throughout the day. It's just hard to actually get out and get over there. You have traffic and just everything else. So it's going to be really nice to have a secondary option right here where we live. And, that's going to make working out even easier. All right, it is time for a little car talk regarding fitness and weight loss. If you did not know, I used to be a big dude. I think when it comes to, all right, it's time to get myself in check regarding my health, it's because, majority of us, we're getting older. We go to the doctor and the doctor tells us, hey, you can either do this or you can be on a pill for the rest of your life. And yeah, it's just so crazy to think about now because I'm going on just about 4 years. It's more like 3.5, but it's pretty close to 4 years of this fitness journey. And when you're going to lose weight, if you're going to do it the natural way, because you do have different ways to lose body weight, but I think weight loss drugs are perfect for people who just don't want to go to the gym. And of course you have other health factors as well, but if you do this the natural way, because you can lose a crap ton of weight doing it the natural way. And it just starts from getting off your butt and exercising, whether that's going for walks, going for runs, going to the gym. You have to move and you have to get your heart rate up, because when your heart rate is up, your body's working and your body's burning that fat off when you are exercising. And I always say, if you don't know where to start, just start walking every day. Now, you don't have to go on long walks. Just start with 10-minute walks, and then 15, and then 20. And then before you know it, you're just going to be walking every day for, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. But the point is, you're consistent. And then you go to the gym. You start to weight train and lift weights and you're lifting heavy, right? You're going to burn even more fat doing it that way. And I was able to lose so much weight, number one, because of my nutrition. And a lot of people don't realize how important nutrition really is. And it just starts in the kitchen. Cutting out sugar, cutting out so much sodium, soda, processed foods. Look at the back of every grocery item that you purchase. The health facts are on the back for a reason. Read them. Understand what you're eating, what you're putting into your body, because what you're putting into your body is either going to fuel you, give you energy, and make you feel good, or you're going to continue to eat processed stuff and oils and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, that's going to add weight to you, especially if you're eating junk every single day. And what's crazy is I still, enjoy my fair share of treats, Am I doing it every day? No. Am I doing it every week? No. But, once, two, maybe 3 times a month, yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I'm eating pizza, I'm eating donuts, ice cream, a hamburger, kind of anything that I want. But you know what I'm doing the other 29, 28 days out of the month? I'm on a strict diet. I'm eating protein. You got to pay attention to your protein, and we are preparing our meals around what protein we're having. So chicken, steak, beef, whatever, fish. We are adding a veggie. And then, yeah, we're probably going to add a potato, sweet potato, rice, mashed potato, whatever you want. There's so many options, but that's where it starts, in the kitchen. And then, like I said, you start to go for walks. You're active, right? You're starting to feel better. You're going to notice a difference, and then start going to that gym. I don't think you need to go to the gym right away, right? Because you have to really want it if you're going to the gym. I see so many people at the gyms I go to, and one second, I gotta get over here. There we go. Yeah. I see so many people at the gyms I go to just sitting on machines and just are on their phones. A workout shouldn't take longer than an hour. And there's a few days during the week where I'm out of the gym in 45 minutes. I think the longest I am in the gym is on leg day, which that's either like an hour and a half, hour, 15 minutes. But you don't need to be at the gym longer than an hour. And if you are you really working out? You know, you want to be tired. You want to be fatigued. You want your muscles to hurt. You want to be out of breath. That means you're doing it right. So, you know, start with your nutrition. Just cut out those bad habits and then start going on walks, you know, treadmill, exercise bike. If you have a dog, take your dog for a longer walk, and, you know, start there. And then if you're consistent, start going to the gym. That's how I did it. You know, I can't really say this any more simple. It's just, you have to be dedicated. You have to want it. You have to lock in. You can't make any excuses. You are the only one that's going to get yourself the results that you want. And once you do get those results, nobody can take that away from you. And that is showing everyone around you how consistent and dedicated you are. When you're in shape and you have a nice body, you're not overweight, you look good. You know, it's a great feeling. I can't explain this feeling of being in shape, and I just feel like you're just naturally more respected. And, you know, it's nice. It is nice being in shape. It's nice having abs and whatever. And I enjoyed my diet because, you know, when you're cutting down, that's a hard game to play. You know, it's hard. It's not supposed to be easy, and that's why not everyone is walking around with abs, because it's not easy. It's very hard, but you can do it. I did it. I thought I could never do it, but I did. And now I'm getting to enjoy my summer because I worked so hard since October. Yes, I start my diet usually in October through April, May. You know, I'm consistent. That's what it is. Yeah, I'll cheat every now and then, but again, 95% of the time, even 90%, if you're eating right and you're, you know, having a pizza, having ice cream, cookies, whatever, if you're not doing it every day, if you're only doing it that 10%, well, you know, the good is going to outweigh the bad. And you just got to lock in. You got to do it. You got to want it. And, you know, that's the only way it's going to happen, to do it naturally. That is the only way. Plus, you're taking your vitamins, right? And you're just taking care of yourself. And trust me, when you are taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, guess what? Your body is going to take care of you. And that's just what it is. And that's the benefit that you get by being in shape and taking care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. I know a lot of people say they want to lose weight and they want this and that. Well, you're not going to get that until you actually get off your butt and do what you got to do. But I did just arrive to the gym, and one more thing I'll say, and I'll end with this. You know, coming to the gym pretty much every single day for an hour has really helped my mental health so much, and just my mind, body, and spirit. And once you have your mind, body, and spirit in check, all in a line, man, your life is going to change, and you're just going to feel different. And that different feeling I'm trying to explain, it's just, it's phenomenal. It's awesome. And if you have felt that feeling, I know you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't felt this feeling that I'm talking about, go do what you have to do so you can understand what I'm talking about. But this hour that I come to the gym, that's just me time. I'm not interrupted. I don't have to talk to nobody, don't have to be on my phone. I can just put my headphones on and lock in and lift heavy weight and enjoy my workout. That's what I'm about to go do. I did want to show you, I'm 18 minutes into my workout and look how high my heart rate is. That burns fat. About 45 minutes later, my chest pump is complete. Did not take long at all. I usually like to do triceps with chest. I'm leaving feeling very good. By the way, you know, when you leave the gym, you just feel so much better. Like you feel so good. Oh, also next month, I do have my first appointment to get my Disney tattoo removed, which I'm really excited about because this is the last piece to the puzzle as far as just leaving old Dev and my old life behind. And I've had to work really hard to get to where I am right now, just mentally and physically. It hasn't been easy. I'm human. I have never came on this YouTube channel saying how perfect I am. Nobody's perfect other than the man above. And, you know, as soon as I got my mind, body, and spirit in line, in check, I just feel like my whole life just happened. Like everything just aligned and we're on a good path. And I'm very thankful to be on this path because it's just been a long time of challenges and things not being easy and having to overcome so much. And I still do, don't get me wrong. Like I still go through so many things like each and every one of you go through. But I'm just able to get through those hard times a lot easier because I just got really comfortable being uncomfortable. And when you're in these uncomfortable, stressful positions and you know how to handle it, I feel like you can overcome anything. But let's head to the Home Depot. And here we are. I need to purchase a few things for the office and just a few things to update the house. I got what I needed, but I am in the market for a propane grill or maybe even some kind of smoker. I just bought myself like a small portable charcoal grill that we use for Memorial Day. Something like this, but a little bit bigger. But yeah, I just want to grill more. Like I had a Blackstone, but I never really used it that much, so I ended up selling it. I don't miss it, but I do really want to be able to just throw on a lot of meat to meal prep throughout the week, and I think something like this would be great. I would also love to eventually get a pressure washer. All right, mission accomplished. Back home now, and something smells delicious. Bianca is cooking some dinner. By the way, these have been saving my life as far as getting my protein down. I don't even really drink protein shakes anymore because we have these Chobani yogurts, 30 grams of protein, 230 calories.
So this is ground chicken. It looks not really good right now, but it's ground chicken, and I'm cutting up a white onion. I'm making Italian style chicken meatballs.
Ooh, my favorite. Chicken meatball pasta with a beautiful salad. I love eating salads. Oh yeah, I really like it now that the sun has went down. Here's a quick update on my reef tank. Everything is doing very well. The water quality is good. I do have a bit of sad news. About 4 weeks ago, Dory did pass away very unexpectedly. Don't really know what happened or what caused it. The water quality was fine. She was eating and she just had her dinner 20 minutes before she passed away, and I'm just really sad. But Dory was the best fish that I have ever had in my life. No offense, but you know, now I do have some extra room to be able to put more fish here in the tank. I may have fell asleep on the couch, but it is time to go watch How to Train Your Dragon. We're really excited, but did we make the right decision going this late? I feel like we're just getting older, right? What was the last, when we went to go see Wicked, we went at 11 a.m., the first movie, and that was really nice. We should probably do that next time. We have a lot of movies coming up. Superman, Fantastic Four, a lot.
with Avatar.
Avatar.
Fire and Ash and Wicked.
Good stuff. It's movie time. What an old school classic theater. I like it. They have zero sugar everything now. Yes, one large popcorn. I'll take it. Oh, look at that. It's toothless. And away we go. That was such a fantastic movie to watch. We enjoyed every single second. And it was so spot on from the original animated movie. And we got to see it in live action. The acting was phenomenal. The visuals, the set design, the dragons. There was dragons everywhere. I want to go back to How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk inside of Epic Universe, especially now that I just know a lot more about this world of How to Train Your Dragon, and I cannot wait to see How to Train Your Dragon 2 because I do feel like that's the best one out of the three. And that's how you make a live action remake, and I could see this movie winning some awards, and it took 3 years for them to make this film. I can't wait to see where this whole live action remaking of original animated movies will go as far as the Universal side. But that is all that I have for you in today's video. I really appreciate you watching and just hanging out with me over the weekend. I got to show you my updated office. We got to talk about some weight loss and fitness stuff. And I just showed you what's going on in my life just a little bit when I'm not at the parks and I'm just not working. And these are always fun videos to make. I don't make them too often, but when I do, they're always a good time. With that being said, take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. I'm out.